One of the stories that completely missed the mark that year was Kurt Angle having an illegitimate son.
Oh
this was
my
hyped for
gosh,
weeks before
I
the son was finally
remember
revealed to be
this.
Jason Jordan. Fans saw through the storyline because it was just too phony to buy into, as the rating slump continued. Plus, the story itself was poorly executed. Kurt was often made to...
What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to Wrestling City. Today, we're checking out 10 most desperate things WWE ever did for ratings. Now, obviously, the first thing that popped to my head when I saw its title was when Vince McMahon's limo blew up and he, faked his death for, I think it was I think they went on for like a week about that, but that's the first thing that pops to my head. I'm curious to see where that will be on this list because I'm most certainly that it will be. So, you know what? Let's just go ahead and find out now. Let's get into it.
1, 2.
Is this on?
There's been plenty of times where WWE have gone to desperate measures to try and boost ratings. From salacious angles to ridiculous concepts.
What sick freak thought of that? Don't regret that at all. I look back on that one, Katie Vick, I liked it.
And storylines to
Of course.
exploiting real-life tragedy.
I did say to Vince, please don't ask me about drugs or anything like that because I do not exactly know why he died yet.
But this video will highlight a host of examples, including one at the end that thankfully never made it to air. Today we look at 10 desperate ways WWE tried to increase low ratings. Up until probably 2018 and definitely 2019, the guest host era in 2009 was probably the worst year of Raw in WWE history. At least the woeful Raws from back in the mid-90s were only an hour long. The 2009 celebrity host may have had a few guest stars who worked well.
Christina.
Shaq wasn't bad.
First of all, nobody. The man talks. He's actually speaking. What did you say?
Fresh cut grass.
Snoop Dogg.
Wait, what was that? Oh, you're lovely.
But there were so many terrible ones, it made wrestling seem second rate when it wasn't a big name hosting, since WWE would bend over backwards for anyone with stardom.
To challenge young people on education, to try to get them to read, try to get them in, get the dropout rates down.
Who is that again? I don't know. Oh my gosh.
Brian Gewirtz revealed all in his book, saying how the guest hosts were brought in because the authority figure role had been so overdone. Gewirtz's idea was to have legends come in and host, while Stephanie McMahon suggested celebrities. Then, thinking of the possible ratings and exposure, Vince decided celebrities would host every week.
That gives me more time to get busy with your daughter.
Each week, the company now had to deal with agents, publicists, and celebrities who had little knowledge of WWE.
We will ban you from the Summerfest.
He'll be banned from SummerSlam is what you're saying.
SummerSlam.
Who is
This
that
was
guy?
a headache for
I know
writers,
the Asian
since
guy.
the celebrity and their PR would often try to change
gosh.
segments or suggest things for them to do. Plus, we all know how much Vince used to chop and change everything till the last minute anyway.
I'll knock you on your billionaire's butt.
The whole thing was one big recipe
that was
for
the president of the
chaos,
United
and it showed
States.
on TV, since the majority of the hosts, their segments, or God forbid their
almighty.
matches, were downright
Why did
brutal.
they do this?
Just kidding.
Ow! Ah, something bit me. What?
The craziest thing about the guest host era
What is that
it
guy
actually worked as a device for increasing ratings.
That guy in the glasses. Where have I seen him before?
Chavo trying once again to take him down, but happening.
What was? Oh my gosh! Dang.
Fast right hand.
Who is that? Mike Tyson. Okay.
2009 remains the final year to this day where Raw's TV ratings in terms of total viewers actually went up compared to the previous year, though they went back down again when the anonymous Raw general manager took over from the guest host in June 2010. The guest host roles epitomized how desperate the WWE have always been for celebrity acknowledgement. Sure, there have been plenty of occasions where such integration worked well in years gone by, but 2009 and 10 is a prime example of where it went wrong. But let's now look at some more infamous examples of celebrities on Raw that took place after the guest host era.
How's Big E's nuts?
Oh.
Did you just say you
Can't say that on TV. Yeah, it's a thing.
Get your little
Of course,
show
Vince
off
brought that
my
guy on
stage before you suffer yet another divorce.
Oh,
No, afraid I can't make the family reunion this year.
Hey, Snooki, how do you like this situation? Woo, woo, woo.
is that
You will agree with me.
who was
I am
that?
the
That was
hottest
what's her name?
WWE
Snuka?
diva.
Right?
Some of these skits may be slightly amusing in hindsight.
Could we talk about this?
Kermit the Frog. Oh,
Well, you know,
Cody.
Big Snoop, you know better than anybody. What's this brother smoking over here?
It's Wiz down.
What's up?
Oh my God.
Yeah, what? What?
Oh no. Oh my God.
But in the grand scheme of the show, we could have done without them.
Tony
These segments were
Hinchcliffe.
especially ridiculous when they would involve physicality.
What's the plan? Hey, what's the plan?
Three Stooges.
What's the plan?
John Stewart. Oh my God. I can't stand that guy. Who is that? Who is that? Oh! I don't know who those guys were.
You know, you might be a guest here right now.
Oh, that's Pitbull.
Yo, what's going on out here?
I'm here to return the favor.
We mentioned 09, 2018, and 19 as three of Raw's worst years in our last entry, but 2017 is definitely up there too. One of the stories that completely missed the mark that year was Kurt Angle having an illegitimate son.
Oh
this was
my
hyped for
gosh,
weeks before
I
the son was finally
remember
revealed to be
this.
Jason Jordan. Fans saw through the storyline because it was just too phony to buy into, as the rating slump continued. Plus, the story
Gosh.
itself was poorly executed.
I-
Kurt was often made to
Okay, first of all, this storyline was just, it was funny at first, but I also thought it was quite ridiculous. But I liked Jason Jordan, and I wish we could see him in the ring again. But unfortunately, he had neck problems, so I don't think we'll ever see him in the ring. But I was a fan of Jason Jordan. I think I was probably one of the only fans that he had during that time period. Everybody hated him. I mean, he was getting booed out of the buildings, everything like that. But I actually enjoyed Jason Jordan. But I didn't enjoy this.
look like a fool trying to protect his son
was
from
funny.
getting into danger,
It was
but
funny,
ultimately failing to do so.
What? Huh? You don't think I'll find you? You don't think I'll find you? I'll say it. Oh, you want me? You want me to know you got me?
Oh, no, God! Triple H with a pedigree to Jason Jordan!
Meanwhile, Jordan began to lose credibility, becoming a character wrestlers and fans groaned at whenever he appeared.
His
Then
theme
you had
song
Booker
was so
T on
good,
commentary,
too.
burying Jason every week.
I don't think if it wasn't for Kurt Angle, this young man's dad, he would be in this position right now.
But wait a minute,
going for
Booker.
championship. You gotta back your partner up. I don't blame Seth Rollins for that, but this kid,
I
this kid
remember
needs to learn
this
something.
when they were tag team partners.
Look at the nerves. I can see the nerves all over this kid.
What nerves? Booker, he looks confident.
The other, this Jordan kid, he don't respect this business. He don't respect anyone in it. Come on, Corey.
Double team. Talking about.
Even though it was something different, the whole angle was just bad.
He can't talk.
Damn it, go home! Go!
It was meant to lead to Jordan wrestling Kurt at WrestleMania, after we would have presumably learned that the illegitimate son story was all a ruse. But it never got to that point, because Jason suffered a career-ending neck injury at the start of 2018. From 2018 onward, WWE began to do more shows, bringing back legends, sometimes 2 a year. The company had done plenty of good reunion shows in the past, but by this point, with the creative being so bad, these episodes were usually nothing special. They were essentially lazy ratings grabs, lacking in creativity. The legends were brought back to simply show their face in a random segment or backstage skit, and not much else.
I'm the boogeyman, and I'm coming to get you.
Oh my gosh. Oh, I remember this was a.
And badass Billy Gunn gonna get him some, man.
A few of the bigger names would do promos in front of the live crowd.
What are you doing out here?
I always wanted to be in DX.
Yeah, wasn't this when they did the Raw from like two different? Yeah, they did Raw. I think that this one from like two different venues, and then what was that venue? I can't think of the name. It's whenever they held the first ever Monday Night Raw at. Oh, what is that venue called? My mind's blank. But anyways, I remember there were fans that were at that venue because I think they were doing the Barclays Center, and then that other I can't think of that venue's name. Oh my gosh! But I remember the fans at the other venue that I can't think of the name of. They just had to sit there and watch a screen the whole time until they saw what they saw there, what we just saw between FTR and all the other legends.
They count me down. We gotta go home.
It was so bad.
Cheers, everybody. Thank you.
But everyone else was relegated to a pointless cameo, like a 24/7 title skit or poker game.
All of it? No, you can keep that. You earned it.
Some legends were also disrespected by those on the current roster during these shows.
I'm giving you a pass. Go! Get out of here! Get out of here! Walk on out of here, Mark!
Careful you don't hurt your neck again going through those ropes.
Fighting you would be like fighting my own dad, mate.
Kane and Lita's storyline from 2004 was one of the darkest storylines WWE ever did. It's crazy to think of some of the acts that took place in this story arc. The company kept trying to up the ante to stop the ratings slide with this emotive storytelling approach. First, Kane stalked and kidnapped Lita. Then he won her services in a match. From there, he forcibly violated her, leading to impregnation.
Oh my
That's
god.
what makes us such a cute couple.
Soon it was time for the wedding. Then Lita lost her child because of a baby punting toe-sucking
And look at
freak.
this. Look at him now. Now he's the mayor. Kane, he's the... Oh my gosh. She's supposed to be dead.
What happened to you wasn't my fault.
Oh my god. Yeah.
Lita eventually began to act as though she liked Kane, until she finally turned on the Big Red Machine in favor of Edge. And yet somehow after all that, Kane was now a face and Lita was the heel, only in wrestling.
That's a man's wife.
Yeah, only in wrestling.
Here? What the hell are you thinking? You'll pay for that someday.
Kane, I never loved you.
The stories that
Following
they...
the real passing of Brian Pillman due to a heart attack, Vince McMahon quickly went into damage control in a bid to end speculation on Brian's passing, while also attempting a tasteless ratings grab.
Approximately 5 o'clock Central Time, we here in the World Wrestling Federation were notified that Brian Pillman has passed away.
Vince wanted to ensure Brian's passing wasn't linked to the prescription medication issues. Vince did this by interviewing Brian's grieving widow, Melaine Pillman, live on Raw the day after the passing.
They're concerned about a possibility of a drug overdose, be it prescription or recreational.
Immediately, Vince's first question centered around the way Pillman passed, pointing to Brian's use of pain medication.
There's a great deal of speculation, obviously, when a 35-year-old man who is in competitive condition passes away. Can you please tell us, to end whatever speculation there may be, what can you tell us about what you have been told as far as Brian's death is concerned?
Apparently there was a problem with his heart.
It doesn't
You can see
surprise me
Melaine's
that
body language
it's
instantly
Vince.
change and become annoyed at Vince's line of questioning. She was respectful with her answers, unlike the chairman was with his questions.
Brian, because of his injuries, has had to take a great deal of prescribed medicine. There's some speculation that he may have taken too much. If in fact that is proven to be the case, which it is yet to be, is there anything that you would want to say to aspiring athletes who do get hurt and have to resort to prescribed medication, painkillers?
The whole segment and everything surrounding it speaks to the type of person McMahon has always been. Vince will do anything for ratings and whatever it takes to control the public's thought process, so long as it's to his liking.
I did say to Vince Please don't ask me about drugs or anything like that because I do not exactly know why he died yet. Wish his mother was standing here so I could smack him because he swore he wouldn't say anything like leading down that direction until the death certificate came out.
Another seedy way the company exploited a
Course,
passing for
Vince
ratings
McMahon
occurred
is
after Miss Elizabeth passed away in 2003.
Terrible human
WWE
being.
did a tribute
Always
piece for
has
her on
been.
their Confidential show, but they also advertised in advance that they would air the 911 call that preceded her passing on the broadcast. Liz had accidentally passed after mixing vodka with pain meds. Confidential broadcasted the call her partner Lex Luger made to authorities.
Okay, what I want you to do, I want you to go over and see if she's breathing.
Al, please send somebody here who knows what they're doing.
Lay down and check to see if she's breathing. Look at her chest. See if it's rising.
Doesn't like it is. I'm scared to death.
They painted you in a bad light and they basically played your 911 call. Like in a mocking way.
I'm sure they may have. I mean, I don't know.
Not only that, but the company also speculated on the cause of Elizabeth's passing when the details were not yet official.
Hours after the incident, investigators combing through Luger's 3-story townhouse said they discovered more than 1,000 illegal pills. At this point, we don't know if it's a suicide, we don't know if it's a natural death, and we don't know if it's a homicide.
The piece also aired on the May 15, 2003 SmackDown, but this version has since been edited off WWE streaming platforms. The whole thing faced much backlash from fans due to its exploitative and speculative nature. McMahon's $1 Million Mania was a failed tactic to boost declining ratings, which Vince even admitted on air.
I'm going to give away the sum of $1 million.
I remember
Giving
this.
this a name. McMahon's $1 Million Mania.
It's all about the money.
The premise saw the chairman legitimately give away $1 million per show over multiple segments.
Mr. McMahon will be giving away
$1 million. It smells like money.
This occurred for 3 straight weeks in June 2008.
Congratulations, Sarah. You have just won the sum
I thought it was long.
of $2. Let's hear it for Sarah. In honor of Ric Flair being the 16-time World Heavyweight Champion, congratulations, Becky, you've won $16.
Fans had to register on WWE.com, where their phone numbers would then be selected at random and called by Vince live on Raw.
$200,000.
Holy.
Are you happy about that?
I got 2 words. If you're not down with that, we got 2 words for you, baby.
Hang on, whoa.
The problem was that not everyone answered, plus McMahon sometimes phoned the wrong number.
This is not going to work, I don't think.
Still not ringing.
Oh my gosh.
Wrong number.
Oh.
Ready?
This made for moments that were both awkward and funny.
1 second here.
Please leave a message for Ron. Record your message after the tone.
no.
Oh my God.
Hello, who is this?
Wrong number, I guess.
Wrong.
Now hang on, give the guy a minute. He's gonna answer. Answer your phone, you idiot.
$1 Million Mania ended after a screen fell on Vince. The chairman did this so he had a reason to be taken off television. There was no culprit, this was simply an accident, while in reality it was a way to end the giveaways and write McMahon out of storylines.
I thought this went on.
You all right? You all right? Okay?
3 weeks.
Don't move.
For all the times Vince tried to write himself off TV, there's been far more times where he put himself and the entire family on screen as a ratings device. Back in the day, it seemed like every few months there'd be some sort of McMahon family drama on the weekly shows.
Oh, yeah.
Listen up, you son of a bitch!
Whoa!
Mm.
Oh my God!
Oh.
What the fire God! Whoa! On purpose! Get back! Oh no! Vince just hit his own kid!
Oh!
I will never ever forgive your mother for giving birth to you.
Oh my
God's sake! No! Wait! Oh! The stunner! A stunner! Stone Cold Stunner! A stunner! Vince McMahon! See, he's gonna... Look at it! Oh! Wait a minute! And Triple H just knocked down Sarah,
What?
her husband! Oh! She slapped her father!
Oh my gosh. She didn't even like being on TV. Linda didn't.
2 spoiled, ungrateful little rich bitches. That's what I say. I will strike down the face of defiance. I want a divorce. What? Oh my God! I said I want a divorce.
Either that or they were joining forces as heel authority figures.
It's me, Austin!
Oh, son of a bitch!
What? It's me, Austin!
The family was all over the product. Even after Shane had left and Vince didn't appear as often, Triple H and Stephanie would start every Raw with a 20-minute promo. It would turn out that the episodes where they didn't open the show actually drew lower ratings than the ones where they did, but this only lasted for so long.
Where would WWE be without a McMahon in charge? But you are a B+.
Guys like Jericho, Edge, Rob Van Dam. If any of those guys had been the face of the WWE, we'd all be working for Ted Turner right now. I hate to be the one to break it to you, but you never drew a dime, buddy.
You gonna cry like a baby? Huh? Is that what you're gonna do? I tell you what, you're gonna do nothing. You need to listen to this.
Don't interrupt me.
Excuse me. You need to listen to me.
When they don't get what they want, they cry about it. When they don't,
That's the-
you know,
this is-
and if that doesn't work, me and my friend Mark, we're gonna stop watching.
Nevertheless, the family drama
It's crazy how that kind of just, applies to IWC now. But for the most part, I enjoyed the authority era of WWE. So like 2000, that'd be 2013, 14, and 15. And I guess somewhat, maybe 2014, no, 2013 through like somewhere in 2016. I kind of enjoyed it, but I mean, towards the end of it, I was kind of getting tired of them all over the TV show. But for the most part, I really enjoyed the authority era.
continued when Shane returned in 2016. He was needed for that year's WrestleMania due to mounting talent injuries. He'd ultimately take over SmackDown, where his run as heel GM in 2008 was panned by the audience. They voted with their remotes by tuning out altogether.
Oh,
The
God.
best in the world!
Oh, this was pathetic.
Meanwhile, over on Raw, it seemed like every year the show would break its all-time record for lowest rating. In December 2018, the McMahons even came out and did a segment apologizing for how dreadful Raw had been. But in 2019, it only got worse. Vince put himself back on TV promoting a wild card rule where talent could move back and forth between Raw and SmackDown. There were so many failed experiments over the next 2 years to try and bring in viewers. Vince was never able to turn it around until he finished up in July 2022. Lastly, we have an example from WCW that's directly related to the WWF, but never actually materialized. But it's so ridiculous we just have to mention it. Vince Russo is famous for doing crazy angles to draw television ratings. He pretty much created this formula when it came to wrestling.
Touch me, brother. It's all right. Don't move. Get a shirt now. Oh, what?
Oh.
God almighty. She doesn't know. Look out. Hold up. Wait a minute. Oh my God.
Bro.
In WCW, Russo's creative contributed to burning that company to the ground. That's not to say this wasn't going to happen anyways, due to the behind-the-scenes mismanagement irrespective of Russo, but Russo's Crash TV certainly didn't help matters. Guy Evans' book Beyond Nitro illustrates this perfectly, including a WWF storyline Russo wanted to finish on WCW TV, which was revealed to Evans by a former member of WCW's creative team, the storyline being the Who Ran Over Stone Cold saga from late 99. Russo was already in WCW when this angle got underway, but the head writer had a plan to undercut the Federation by revealing the culprit on Nitro. In an interview with the 83 Weeks podcast, Guy allowed Conrad Thompson to reveal Russo's original plan. Russo wanted Mongo to be the driver because Stone Cold was married to Deborah, Mongo's ex-wife.
Before it was revealed that the person who drove the car, wink wink, that hit Stone Cold and took him out of action for a year was actually going to show up in the same vehicle that hit, same make and model and color, drive it right out onto the set there on the floor of Nitro, and jump out and reveal that it was him who, in fact, had hit Stone Cold Steve Austin with a car. Steve Mongo McMichael. How great is that, Eric? How great is that, Eric?
This sums up Russo's style of writing wrestling. Soap opera, Crash TV with a swerve at the end.
I've heard a lot of really bad ideas in my life, and that's not one of them.
Now, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to check out our similar video on 10 WWE wrestlers who were punished.
God, yeah, that is some desperate stuff that they did to get a rating. But Yeah, I enjoyed this video. I always enjoy wrestling flashbacks videos. Go check him out if you guys haven't yet. But yeah, that's pretty much it. If you guys enjoyed this video, let me know which one of these ratings, desperate things that they did for ratings, was the most bizarre to you. Yeah, there was quite a few. Obviously, the Kane and Lita was a bit bizarre. Kurt Angle's son was, I think that was just funny. Celebrity's appearance was a god awful era for WWE. 2009, pretty much. The Raw guest host was just, I don't even know why they did it. Brian Pillman was just wild. Why even do that to his wife like a day afterwards? It just, but yeah, those are the 10 most desperate things they did for a rating, according to Wrestling Flashbacks. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed this, make sure to leave a like and hit that subscribe button. We are on the road to 500 subscribers. We can't hit that if you don't hit that subscribe button. It only takes like 5 seconds of your time. Come help us make Wrestling City the greatest city in the world. And that's about it. See you guys next time. Peace.